episode of The Commute.
Well, I'll be your driver.
And I will be your passenger. So we have a story of a high-class prostitute. She worked at a bank. She was a banker who considered herself a Nazi dominatrix prostitute. Now, the big thing is she was making... She's been doing this for 8 years. She's 46 years old, from the Netherlands. She's making £300 or dollars an hour doing this. She was making a lot of money. Like, I was wondering why she even had a real job. She was making so much. Her professional name is Conchita Vanderwall. And she has clients for requests saying the kinkier, the better. Well, they've since... She got fired from her job. The bank found out she was doing this. She was pretty high up in the bank.
Uh-huh.
And they found out that she was doing this, and they fired her, and they took her site down.
Oh, the bank took her site down?
Well, I don't know if the bank did, or
I mean...
if she did, or the government did. Because over there, being a prostitute is legal.
Uh-huh.
But you have to apply for, like a business ID.
Right.
You know? And she didn't do that. So she also wasn't paying taxes on any of this money she was getting.
Ah, okay.
So because the story came up, well, all of a sudden she's getting audited, and they're talking about arresting her for tax evasion.
Wow.
As well. Let's see. She said, business meetings, elegant suits, lace stockings, garter belts, hold-up stiletto heels. If only my colleagues, clients, or boss knew that at night I enjoy my hobby of being a hooker. She put this on her website.
A hobby.
That's her hobby. Raunchy, kinky sex with wild strangers, naughty men who make me, and then they cross out a word. I have a challenging career in international finance. It takes me to many places, mainly Western Europe and America. Hope to see and feel you soon. Here's my... So the reason I bring this up, and she worked for other banks before. She failed to register officially. So, I have a problem that the bank fired her for doing this.
For having a hobby.
Well, for having a hobby. Because now, they said that you sign like a moral agreement.
Sure.
You know, when you get the gig. The banking gig. Not the prostitution gig.
That voids your moral agreement.
But, like, should they really care? As long as she was going to work every day, doing her job, making the place money, does it really matter? Like, do you think companies really have the right to do that?
Ethically, no, but from their perspective, you're their public face. So anything to detract from them.
Yeah, and I guess once it became known,
yeah.
See, the story never came out and they found out about it, they could have squashed it.
Right.
And I don't know who did.
I
don't know, I don't know who did what.
Right.
But because I know, like, my company, they tell us, you know, what you do in your own time is your own time. You know, be you. They said, with that said, we still check out your Facebook profiles and
see, I don't
things like that.
I don't think that should be a thing, but
they're stalking you then.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, you can look at mine all you want. I got it privatized. You know, you're not seeing anything. I'm putting on there. So, but yeah, I felt bad for her. Like, it's like she lost her job. Now she lost her second job. She was making so much money.
Now she's being audited.
It's a big thing. So then that brings me to this other story, where a chiropractor was performing exorcisms and bartering for sex with his patients. Now, this guy was out of Iowa.
What?
And the authorities busted him for performing exorcisms and treating patients in exchange for sex. His name was
license.
Charles Manuel. Charlie Manuel, Phillies coach. I doubt it was him. He surrendered his license to the courts. He can get it back in 10 years as part of a settlement he reached with the Board of Chiropractors. They accused him of unethical conduct, engaging in practice harmful or detrimental to the public, and practicing outside the scope of the profession. So, again, we come to this thing now. He was working for himself, not a corporation.
Have you ever been to a chiropractor?
To a chiropractor? No.
Me neither. And everybody I talk to says, "Oh, it's great.
Oh, I love
That's
it. I
the
felt
best.
like a new
You
man.
should go."
They were cracking this and that.
But to me, I mean, I don't know. Like, is it even recognized medically? You know, the chiropractor license board
are you a
and
doctor?
all this stuff?
Or?
I don't think so. That's what I'm saying. I think it borders on, like, I don't know, snake oil
Well,
sales.
doctors prescribe you to see chiropractors. Like, I remember my dad had to go, but he had to get a prescription
To go to the chiropractor.
to go to the chiropractor for insurance to cover it. That's the other thing. Insurance covers it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's...
I never go to one because when they crack your fucking neck, no. No one's cracking my fucking neck. I'm sorry. It's my neck. It's not supposed to be cracked. Sorry, Charlie.
Well, and if we learned anything, it's that your knuckles don't crack. So
right.
they're going to push you to the limit
Ugh.
to try to get it to crack.
No.
I don't know. I don't know really anything about the industry that it is, but
Regardless, he's working for himself.
Yeah.
So if he's going to give a bad name to anybody, and if these patients are like, hey, great, I don't have money to feel better, but I'll suck your dick.
To feel better?
Yeah, like that's a win-win. We both feel better.
Yeah,
Shouldn't he be allowed to do that?
It's more of a barter.
He didn't rape anybody. He never raped anybody. Nobody ever, accused him of rape.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the up and up, I guess.
It is prostitution, though. I mean, so...
It's prostitution by the people.
Right, but he participated. It's like arresting
But still, he's working for
the
himself.
John or whatever.
Why should he get,
Well, because
lose his
prostitution is
job?
probably
if you get
illegal.
arrested for prostitution tomorrow, you're not going to lose your job.
No, but they, and this is probably part of the getting a chiropractor license, they don't want to bring the name
Any
of
nut jobs or bad people.
the chiropractic profession down by associating with, the sex trade.
Yeah, I suppose. Because if it's okay for one, then the next one could be like, hey, good idea.
Yeah.
It'll be $100 or a hand job. Your choice.
You decide how we have a payment plan.
I just cracked your neck. Things fit better down it now. Yeah, I don't know. I just hate when work and personal life
Cross.
Yeah, because it shouldn't be, As long as you keep your professional on one side and your, I guess, fun on the other or whatever.
But, that's the world now. Everything is corporatized and everything's for sale and everything's a brand name.
Like, let's say if you were a drug addict,
Mm-hmm.
your company found out about it. They can't fire you for that.
Right.
They actually have to send you for help,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get your job back.
Sure.
So couldn't they just do this with this? Look, you got a sex problem. You got to go see a therapist, and
maybe that
come
was
back.
one way he could have argued it to the chiropractor board.
See, man.
So he just needed a better lawyer.
We should be fucking lawyers.
I know.
I would have saved Charlie Manuel his job.
Charlie Manuel. He could have gone back to coaching.
So that's this other story today. What's it called when you're afraid to go out of the house? Is that agoraphobia?
Yeah, that's afraid of outdoors.
Afraid of outdoors.
Yeah.
So there's this old woman, I forget how old she was. She had agoraphobia. Didn't leave her house for years. Was deathly afraid. Like, you couldn't drag her out of the house if you wanted to. She just couldn't do it. It was more than just like a little fear. Like, oh, I'm afraid of heights when I go on bridges. Like, no, this woman could not leave her house.
Uh-huh.
So she eventually decides, like, she goes for help and all this other stuff, and they talk her into leaving the house, like going out for a walk.
Mm-hmm.
She goes out for a walk, falls down a manhole. Right down. There was no cover. No cover in the manhole. There was no manhole cover. She fell right the fuck down and fucked herself up.
Oh, she's never going out again.
Great. That was it, man. She is done for life. She will never breathe fresh air again.
Yeah, because when she went and tried, the air was not so fresh.
It got me thinking, like, what other fucked up ways, like, could you, like, all right, I'm finally gonna face my fear, and like, this is why I fucking
just
told you.
Spits on you.
Yeah, like I'm all right. I'm gonna jump out of that airplane. Your parachute gets all fucked up and you crash, but you live. You know, I'm finally gonna pet a snake.
Mm-hmm.
Bites you and they gotta cut your hand off. It's all fucking poisoned and shit.
Yeah, I was reading something earlier, like a guy got bit by like a cottonmouth, whatever snake, highly venomous or something. Fucked him all up.
Yeah, snakes are fucked up there. We got what, copperheads around here are the most poisonous?
Around here, yeah, I think that's the most poisonous. But it's nothing compared to like Australia, man. Everything there.
Ah, fuck. I don't think I could live in Australia.
No.
Man, you see the size of the fucking spiders there? I'm not afraid of spiders. I'm afraid of spiders that fucking big.
Yeah.
That can fucking jump, across your fucking house. No.
I've never seen those.
Did you ever see those big fucking spiders, man?
No, I guess not.
Yo, you got to check some of this shit out. Go on YouTube and check it out. Look up, like, I don't know. I'm never gonna look at Australian spiders or something. And they're like fucking cantaloupes.
I thought there was something.
They're fucking fast too.
Huh. No, I haven't seen those though.
Like people have to shoot them with guns.
What?
Like there's like videos of people like shooting them with guns. This one guy has a fucking
But they have to shoot them
like
with
a
guns?
bowl. Well, how's he gonna catch it? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Why
like
is
a
it
little sticky trap?
It comes after you?
If you go after it, like I guess it wants to eat you. When it's this big, you're not that much bigger.
I don't know. It's really.
But like they'll like have big giant bowls. They'll be like on their wall and they try to like capture it, and it jumps and goes behind shit, and then like they can't fucking get to it, and they're all freaked out. Oh yeah. No. I'm not going into.
Yeah, I haven't seen those videos.
Yeah.
I knew a guy that moved down there. He lived there for a while. I think he's back now.
Yeah, someone I went to high school with just moved over there like a couple months ago.
He said the food was terrible.
Yeah, as you were saying, because they just don't have it.
Yeah, there's no he said he couldn't find like anything that had any kind of spice or like flavor to it. It was all bland. It could have just been where he was living, but
yeah.
And that's what struck me as so odd, because like that part of the world I picture as that's where spice and shit comes from, man.
Yeah.
That's the Indies, man. That's where it all is. And
seafood, I associate with a lot of good seafood.
Right.
Yeah, I
don't know.
I'll take a trip there, but I'm not living there. The fucking snakes, like people can't go to work. Like, oh, I gotta get the snake guy to come out because there's a snake under my fucking car or in my hood or whatever. I can't turn the car on. And they gotta come out and get the snake. No. Fucking scorpions and fucking Tasmanian devils. Just
There's a lot of deadly shit there.
A lot of deadly shit. Sharks.
Yeah.
They're always getting eaten by sharks over there. But those people deserve it. You get bit by a shark, you deserve it.
Come on, because you went in the water?
Because you went in the water. It's not our environment. You're never going to win against a shark in the water because that's where the shark lives.
Well,
you want to go with fucking
gotta
sharks
punch it
home
in the face.
where you can't survive. Like, you can't breathe. You might as well be in outer space.
Uh-huh.
Like, you can't breathe in water. You shouldn't be picking fights there. You should be starting shit when you know this shit's there. The first person to ever get bit by a shark, I'm okay with him. Mm-hmm. He didn't know.
Yeah, he's...
What was this thing coming after me?
Everybody else that saw him get bit.
Everybody else. From then on. I'm sure it was a thing. Oh, there's this creature called a shark, and it fucking eats people when you're in the ocean. Done with the ocean. Mm-hmm. I go knee deep now. That's as far as I get, and even that kind of weirds me out.
Knee deep, and that's it.
Knee deep.
I don't go in because it's filthy.
I used to go way out till you were just swimming.
That's the weirdest thing, man. Like at the beaches here, you can't see the bottom at all. Nope. It's just, it looks like nasty tar, filth-ridden garbage. But these are like some of the cleanest beaches in the nation. Mm-hmm. They're like in the top 10.
Yeah. Yeah, all up and down. Like from here to like even north, like where it's cold, where you wouldn't think of like beaches.
Yeah.
They have clean beaches.
Yeah. Bizarre.
So yes, if you get bit by a shark, shame on you. That'll do it for this episode of The Commute. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe on YouTube and Facebook. Follow us on Twitter @DriverPassenger or shoot us an email at thecommutepodcast@comcast.net. Hope to see you soon.